Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think we're all good.
Handing over to Chris Cruz.
Welcome to another episode of Rap Reviews. This is Chris Cruz, and I'm here with
Your man, K-Dog.
and
Ray 3000.
Ray 3000. Okay, yeah, sure.
What's wrong with that?
No, nothing. You've never said it before.
Yeah, it's one of my nicknames.
Is it a homage
Money.
to the great Andre 3000?
I'd like to say so, yeah. I don't know if I think so. I don't think when I thought of it, I don't know if I thought, I don't know how it goes.
I don't think the amount of cool in this room nearly justifies Andre 3000, but maybe you'll get there one day.
Yeah, I think so.
He's a pretty cool dude.
He's cooler than me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the track I've chosen for this week, "Smokin Drinkin" by Danny Brown. You know it?
I
By the
think
look
so.
on your face, it doesn't.
I don't know. We'll know when I get into it.
Came out like 2013, I believe.
Yes. It came out, 2013.
It's a good album. I'm pretty sure that song's produced by, who's that guy that wears the bowler's hat? Part of Duck Sauce.
Well, I know there's A-Track.
Pitbull.
A-Track, that's the
A-Track,
one. Yeah.
Frank
Pitbull.
Dukes, Paul White.
Yeah, A-Track was the bloke I was thinking of. I've never heard of the other producers.
There's also guest appearances from Freddie Gibbs, actually. That name sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah, I recognise that name.
Yeah. And Schoolboy Q is on there as well. So, all right. Should we start?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, woo.
Drop a juice in that soda. Tell your hoe to come over. Coming straight out of that motor. Sipping oil, never sober.
So he's certainly talking about getting inebriated.
Yeah,
I'm guessing the oil is referring to alcohol,
Yeah.
or perhaps even maybe like a purple drink or something along those lines.
I was thinking like dropping a juice in that soda. Juice, by the way, I mean deuce, as in D-E-U-C-E.
Dropping a deuce.
And I think that...
Taking a shit in a soda?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, because I mean, it means two, right? It means number two. So maybe he's dropping...
Deuce. Yeah, I think
two
that's the proper. Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dropping
he's double dropping in his soda.
double dropping in his soda. Yeah.
Also, he's doing pingers.
Yeah.
He's putting pingers in his soda. Yeah, that probably makes sense.
And he's
Yeah.
telling his female companion to come over, or telling people to...
You'd wait till she's like actually said she's coming over before you drop it in there, because otherwise you just
No,
partying
but
by
he's pretty
yourself.
confident she's going to come over. Like, she's not going to bail on him.
And he probably
That's
does,
true. Yeah.
He probably doesn't care regardless. He just wants to double drop, and it's just a bonus that she's coming over.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's a very good way. That's a very positive way of
Yeah,
looking
because
at it.
then, like, just the night's just different if she doesn't come around. It'd be a little bit more introspective, just sitting alone, kind of pinging, thinking about himself. Like, but, you know, if she comes around, it's cool as well.
And dropping oil in that motor, I think, is not only a reference to greasing the wheels a little bit to get him a little bit friendlier towards a bit of social lubricant. But I know that Danny Brown is from Detroit, which
Yes,
is also
he is,
known
yeah.
as the Motor City. So maybe that's a bit of a homage to his hometown.
Maybe like a double meaning in a way. They don't really make cars anymore, do they? Detroit. I mean, that
No,
whole
I-
industry kind of crashed.
Yeah, it kind of all went to like Southeast Asia.
It's true, they don't really build them
So there's no
all
such
here
thing.
anymore. Do we have any? I don't think we do anymore, do we?
I think Holden and Ford kind of shut their factories and again shipped them off to Southeast Asia where there's cheaper labour.
So should we really call it like American muscle? Or maybe it's more
I guess
Southeast
it's
Asian muscle.
Designed in America.
Yeah, it's still designed.
Yeah.
actually.
It's like in, you know, like Apple products that's designed in California.
It's,
Made in
it's
Southeast
outsourced.
It's
outsourced
outsourced
muscle.
Outsourced muscle. Sure. So next lines. Bring backwards of that OG. We smoking them back to back. Molly looking like sugar, so you know that I'm dipping it.
Molly looking like
Well, I know
sugar.
OG means like original gangsters.
Yep.
So I think they're trying to find some former past glory.
Yeah.
And again, it sounds like he's taking more drugs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Molly
that's-
looking like...
Yeah.
What is it? Molly looking like sugar?
Yeah, Molly looking like sugar. So I mean, maybe saying that there's like so much of it.
Yeah, that's true. Or he's just indulging it. A lot
Yeah.
of it,
It's just
sugar.
like, you know, you'll put a couple of teaspoons into your morning coffee. He's putting a couple of teaspoons of Molly.
Yeah.
Or also,
his
like,
coffee.
maybe just because you like sugar. Because who doesn't like sugar?
Mm.
Everyone likes a bit of sugar.
Everyone likes sugar. So the drugs is looking like things that he likes.
Yeah.
That we all like.
That sweet, sweet nectar.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside the box.
See my jeans about a stack, and my shoes cost about half of that. Let's not talk about that shirt. She can't even pronounce that.
So the stack is a stack of drugs. Again, he's really hammering home this point that
Is it stack of drugs?
No, man, I think it means like it means money.
Yeah,
So he's saying his jeans are like
stacked with cash.
stacked, like yeah.
But then,
True.
he's got a lot of say $5,000 in his pocket, but then the jeans are worth at least $2,500.
See, my jeans about a stack. I think he's also saying that the jeans he's wearing are like really expensive as well.
Yeah, okay. I thought he said he had stacks in his jeans.
See, my jeans about a stack, and my shoes cost about half of that.
Oh, okay. So he's got expensive shoes, like jeans and shoes.
Yeah, and then he goes on to say, let's not talk about the shirt. She can't even pronounce that.
So he's also wearing an expensive shirt.
He sounds like a bit of a wanker.
Whoa.
Oh, I don't know. Come on, man. It's Danny Brown. Danny Brown. So speaking of his...
Sorry, Danny.
So speaking of his jeans, apparently, what do you call it? 50 Cent. I don't know. I could be completely wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure I heard that 50 Cent wanted to sign him up to his record label. But then when 50 met Danny Brown, he was like, no, it's not going to happen because of his jeans. Because he said Danny Brown wears like skinny leg jeans.
Oh, wow.
And 50 Cent was like, no, I can't have this guy on my label. Wear skinny leg jeans.
Really?
And that was the reason.
Gangsters aren't allowed to wear skinny leg jeans.
No, it was a document. I'm pretty sure it was a documentary I saw, and Danny Brown was just like, man, I can't believe you said that. Like, I'm from Detroit. Like,
yeah, that's rough.
Yeah.
Because just like...
It's just
I
jeans.
didn't think that would not get you into the rap game, like into a label because of the jeans.
Maybe he just didn't suit the image that Fiddy wanted on his.
Danny Brown does refer to himself as a hipster, so that would make sense why he's wearing skinny jeans.
Yeah,
and I guess maybe 50 sees a conflict between the hipster lifestyle and the gangster lifestyle. I don't see why the two can't
intertwine.
Well, obviously,
live harmoniously.
Obviously, Curtis wasn't too happy about it.
So.
No. So Curtis is more of a baggy, straight cut kind of guy.
Yeah,
he seems like that kind of guy.
He doesn't like
traditional gangster.
Doesn't like the slim cuts.
No.
Yeah, I guess he's the boss.
And it's better for hiding weapons if you've got baggy jeans because you can't really make out the size of a gun that you might be holding in said jeans.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. You could just put it in your hoodie.
Or why even carry guns? Maybe we don't need them.
That's a topic for a whole other podcast.
Yeah.
For all of the series of a podcast.
Yeah, let's do a series about why we shouldn't use guns. It'd be fucking so much fun.
All right.
Everyone's going to love it.
And market it to the Americans.
We'll get Jim Jeffries on. Everyone likes to hear about him talk about why we shouldn't have guns.
Man, the amount of times I've heard people being like, have you seen that Jim Jeffries video on guns? It's like, yes. Yes, I have.
It's pretty funny, but fuck, I get it. But anyone can really have a rant about why it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Fucking taking shots at Jim Jeffries now.
Shots at Danny Brown already and Jim Jeffries.
Hey, if either of you guys are listening, that's really cool. I'm glad because I didn't think you would.
We actually love your work.
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for both of them, but just don't want to keep watching your YouTube video over again.
Yeah,
guns.
I'm glad that's over Facebook because that was getting old.
Next lines. Ghetto in high end. My theory is low end. My tribe on a quest. Put that money in motion.
So that's a reference to
A
Tribe Called Quest's, I think it was second album, Low End Theory.
Low End Theory,
one of my favorite rap albums of all time.
It is a very good one.
And I kind of forget the rest of the lyrics because I was more focused on the Tribe Called Quest reference there.
Yeah, because when he said low end, I thought, and then he just starts directly referencing.
So he goes, I'll say it again. Ghetto in high end. My theory is low end. My tribe on a quest. Put that money in motion.
So he's saying that even though he is rich and he's sporting these ridiculously expensive jeans and a shirt, he's still able to kick it gangster.
He's still grounded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also maybe he was inspired by Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah. Like he doesn't forget where he's from, which I think is the most important.
Because they said like they helped put that money in motion. So maybe they helped give him the inspiration he needed to pursue the rap game, the rap arts, the hip hop and whatnot.
How do you reckon you guys would be if you just suddenly became rich? Like, you reckon you'd just, like, forget where you came from? You just would be, like...
I think there's a possibility I would, definitely. Yeah.
I always think that I would still be, like, really laid back and stuff. But nah, I reckon I'd be, like, the biggest douchebag if I suddenly...
I don't know what I'd spend all that money on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm happy to just buy $5 Kmart T-shirts, even if I have a lot of disposable income, just because they're good shirts. And
I don't know, man.
You don't really need a $75 plain white T-shirt.
It just always annoys me when people are like, no, if I got rich, like, I would give 25% to charity. It's like, no, you're not. Like, no, you're not. You're going to buy a Lamborghini. That's the first thing you're going to do.
Yeah, exactly. Or a stupid apartment. Like,
I'd probably try and buy a private island. serviced by Victoria's Secret models, feeding me grapes every day.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing I definitely want is like a super hot wife if I was rich.
Or wives.
Just one. Just don't think I can handle much more than that.
Just one, yeah.
But like one, like really maybe cool model/actress. But like I think if I had that, I'd be a nice guy. I'd tip to people all the time, and
Because you'd be thankful.
I'd be thankful that I have my hot wife. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at least you're honest about it.
Yeah, I'm pretty shallow like that, but I don't
Yeah.
think it's like it's not that shallow. Like I don't want a really stupid car and all that. I just want a really smoking hot wife.
No, but it's good that
Yeah.
you're just straight about it. Like, 'cause people are like, no, I'm going to invest in a middle class neighborhood. A neighborhood that's going to be up and coming in the next 20. It's like, no, you got to buy that apartment over the river. Like, that's what you're going to. That's exactly what you're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I would do. Anyway. Okay.
I wonder how well grounded Danny Brown has stayed throughout his rise to fame.
I reckon he would be pretty great.
You gotta wonder about that. A lot of people. Hey, like if they become assholes, they let the ego get to them.
Hopefully, it's just expensive clothes he's wearing, and the general kind of stereotypes associated with that. He kind of leaves behind. He's just a really nice guy wearing expensive shit.
Yeah, I think so.
And you can't blame him. It's nice to wear some expensive, designer clothing sometimes.
Yeah.
1,000 count Egyptian thread clothes.
Ooh. The more counts, the better, right?
I think so.
That's how it works.
I don't really know anything about bedding or haberdashery, but
Yeah.
I always thought, like, did someone actually count all of the threads? Did someone go in there and count them all?
I think it's like pre-worked out. Like,
But how do you know they could be robbing you a few threads?
Yeah, it's true.
They could be giving you.
I never thought
900.
about that.
Yeah.
so that's a note to all consumers out there that you should possibly be checking how much threads you're actually getting in your 1,000 thread count sheets.
Isn't it all in the mattress anyway? Like, why does it matter what sheets you get? Like, you honestly feel the difference, like between like.
I think you stay more dry or less. No, warm or cold. Isn't that how it works? I don't know. Does more threads mean you're warmer?
But why does that matter? You just add like another sheet. Like you just add like another blanket.
But what do the thread? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what the threads do. Do the threads?
Apparently, it's supposed to be more comfortable and higher quality.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it adds to the softness.
Okay.
But you don't notice that, Like, I think the mattress is like 99% what makes it comfortable.
Oh, but you can't have one without the other though. If you got a really shitty mattress but a really nice quilt,
You're not going to notice the difference. Is what I'm trying
it's
to
gonna.
say.
It's gonna.
No, I mean, you will notice the difference. Is what I'm going to say. Like the mattress is like.
What the fuck?
We just went on such a tangent.
Anyway,
What are you talking about right now?
Anyway, we'll move on. So bitch, we smoking and drinking and smoke. My hoe got tats on her face. Sell me them cookies from Oakland.
Cookies from Oakland. I wonder if Oakland's kind of notorious for their weed cookies or other kind of.
No, I think it means. Sorry, I think it means like just means pills again. I think cookies just meant like
Oh, okay.
Bickies.
bickies. Yeah.
And he
I
was
guess
saying
they've
how
got a different kind of colloquial terms for their pills over
Yeah.
there than we do here.
Yeah, because they're called bickies here and over there cookies, I guess.
I guess they're very similar, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just never heard them being referred to as cookies, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
And he was referring to his lady friend having tattoos on her face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he likes it kind of
He likes it rough.
Rough around the edges.
yeah, like a rough look.
Maybe she's got like a couple of teardrops just below her eye.
Doesn't that mean they've killed somebody?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. So hollow is it hollow rape? Hollow tier rape and then coloured
Full
in
is homicide.
homicide. Yeah. I think that's how.
Apparently, like rapists get treated really bad in prison, so you wouldn't want to like advertise that on your face.
Yeah, maybe the hollow doesn't mean rape.
Yeah.
Someone told me that once, so
Who knows?
you shouldn't believe everything you hear. Though.
Yeah. Well, if we're wrong about that, please feel free to email us and let us know what the empty, the hollow tear.
I think Ja Rule would have a thing or two to say on this.
Does Ja Rule have any tears?
I don't think he has any tattoos, but I think that's just because he's trying to keep a good image for himself.
Why would he want to keep a good image?
Because, he's a festival organizer now. He doesn't want people thinking he's dodgy.
Because that went well.
Oh, yeah, that went real well.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ja Rule. Don't mean to keep bringing this back up.
No.
Yeah, come on. Ja, he's like one of our biggest fans.
Yeah.
Can't slander him.
We love you, Ja, and we're just waiting for you to get back to us, but it's going to happen. Are we done with those lyrics?
Yeah,
You reckon?
well, the smoking and drinking, obviously.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
It's just he's setting up the scene that he's a party animal, and this is a bit of a party anthem. Like this song has that real new age trap hip hop beat, and I think it's kind of just for people's enjoyment, really.
Yeah,
they'll probably be
Pure
smoking.
entertainment value.
They'll probably be smoking and drinking as they're listening to this song.
And then so the last line I said was
Well
sell
said.
me them cookies from Oakland, and the next few lines are, but not the kind that you eat. Stuff it in the Swisher sweets, and we smoke blunt after blunt after blunt after blunt.
Swisher seats.
Swisher
Yeah.
sweets. Did you research that one? Or?
No, I didn't.
All
I was
right.
kind of hoping you guys,
Yeah,
because
this-
I looked it up and I couldn't find anything.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get up the old Google going.
No, I don't think we have time for it to
Yeah.
take too long.
So the cookies that he was referring to before, we thought were pills.
Yeah, maybe not
But
now.
I think he's trying to tell us that they're not that kind that we originally assumed. They're something different, but I would have no idea.
Because he
what
was
he's talking
mentioning
about.
smoking them in a blunt, right?
Maybe like
I
it's
don't know.
DMT or something.
Stuff it in Swisher sweets, and we smoke blunt after blunt after blunt after blunt. Yeah.
Stuff it in Swisher sweets. So maybe he does it, and then after, like, once they're on this drug,
Then he starts smoking.
then they're smoking
yeah.
tons of blunts.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think the blunts is just like what happens after. I don't think it has anything to do with the
with the actual cookies.
Yeah,
Or-
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and then now we move on to the bridge. And it's I don't know what you'll be thinking, spaced out, rolling up that stinky.
Stinky refers to
Mhm.
weed
Yeah,
because it's got a very pungent smell.
yeah.
But you say based out?
He said spaced
Oh,
out.
spaced out. So he's
spaced
Because
Probably
all of his mates are high.
Yeah, and also maybe like he's also just doing other drugs. And he's just rolling up
Yeah.
a joint or a blunt.
And the next line is big blunts the size of pinkies. Pour one out. We still be leaning.
Leaning.
As in, like, so I guess you're just like you're feeling out of it, so you sort of like lean.
Well,
Right?
they call purple syrup lean,
Lean,
because
yeah.
I think
Oh,
it's
really?
I think it's the effect that it has on you. Yeah, you've got that kind of. I can't really demonstrate it on a podcast, but if you can imagine me leaning back on the mic, leaning back on my chair here,
Yeah.
just because
He's leaning for the folks at home.
In case you didn't pick that up, he was leaning.
But he also referred to what was that second line? Sorry, Chris.
Spaced out. Oh no, wait. Pour one out, we still be leaning.
So pouring one out refers to pouring something on the floor for a past someone who's
Comrade.
passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So paying homage to his homies while taking syrup. I don't know. He's just talking about taking a lot of drugs. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I
so.
feel like that's the basic thing.
Yeah. Because what is the whole leaning thing again? Like purple syrup? Is that just... Because I've heard it. Someone was telling me about it, but...
It's codeine cough syrup mixed with Sprite,
Yeah, okay.
and people drink it
Like
recreationally.
robo-tripping kind of thing. Yeah.
Why do you have to
I think
mix
what-
it with Sprite?
You don't have to, but yeah, it mixes it because I think it's quite like a viscous
Yeah.
substance, and mixing it with Sprite gives it a better taste, and also it's more functional as a drink.
Yeah.
And then you start to hallucinate, don't you?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Really?
got codeine in it, so
Yeah.
it's like heavy painkillers.
I've always kind of wanted robo-trip.
I'd be pretty keen to do some purple drink. Maybe we should
We
do an
should-
episode on it
Can we do an episode on purple drink? Like,
and actually find a song that's specifically about purple drink.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
we'll
I
be
swear we've-
annotating it while we're on purple, drink.
I
Yeah,
swear
we-
we've
yes.
actually talked about purple drink before. Have we not?
I don't remember. I feel like I would remember
It's
that.
mostly referred to in like southern hip hop songs. It's big in like the southern communities like Atlanta, New Orleans,
Yeah.
Houston. We haven't really touched on like southern hip hop yet. It might have come up in a song. I can't remember.
Maybe it was outside.
All right. We'll have a special episode.
Special purple drink episode.
Okay, and the next one is don't know what you'll be thinking, smoking, drinking, smoking. So that's pretty straightforward,
Yeah.
I feel. And then in that order, we slow motion till it's over, never stop.
Slow motion just refers to the effects that these psychoactive substances are having on him.
Yeah, so as he smokes and drinks and smokes, it gets hard, like slower and slower. The perception of time. Yeah.
Yeah. And then it moves on to smoking and drinking and smoke. We be smoking and drinking and smoke. And he repeats that 3 times. So I think, yeah.
In case you didn't know what he was doing,
He was smoking and he was drinking.
maybe drinking and smoking.
So we then move on to verse 2, which is gotta get away to escape. I smoke this kush
Kush.
to the
You're
face.
so white, Chris.
Yeah.
No, I'm very
Kush.
white. Yeah. Kush to the face.
Kush.
Fuck off. Shut the fuck up. So we're gonna be editing that out. Smoke this kush to the
No,
face.
we're not.
Gotta get away. I think I need to pray.
Praying to a higher being because maybe he's smoked one too many blunts or taken one too many drinks that he feels like he's going to demise and pass out.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because that pretty much leads on to the next few lines, which makes that very obvious. So you were right on the mark. It was very impressive.
Well, I was also going to agree with Kieran there.
No,
so
you're a bit late, but that's all right.
Don't try and steal my
Bullshit.
thunder.
Fucking this guy's just already talking first. I don't have opportunity to...
Don't rain on my parade.
Everyone's going to think I'm a fucking idiot.
And the next few lines are, please, oh Lord, I need your help again. Took too many pills, and I think I hear my heart beating.
Okay, so yeah.
I think you guys are you guys are exactly
I didn't
right.
even really have much to say. I just wanted to beat Kieran to it.
Well, we annotated Freddie Gibbs's Scarface a few episodes ago, and remember how he refers to think I hear my heartbeat, which was actually a reference to the 1995 film Friday. Do you reckon Danny Brown is also referring to this film?
Or maybe he's referring to the Freddie Gibbs.
The Freddie Gibbs song,
track,
but these songs came out roughly at the same time.
Did they?
And I think, Friday is it's a cult classic. So it wouldn't be surprising if that was the case.
Very popular amongst the African American community.
Well, yeah, it's a quintessential hood film.
Yeah,
and it's one of the
makes
it's
sense.
like one of the more lighter, fun ones, I find. Like a lot of the other classics like Boys in the Hood and
That's
Menace
such a good movie.
Menace
Boys
to
in the Hood.
Society and things like that, which are a lot more serious. Like there's Don't Be a Menace to Society while drinking juice in the hood. Is that it? The Wayans Brothers one? That's also fun.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
But also, he might not even be referring to that movie. Maybe the pills are just having their bad effect on him, like his heart is palpitating, and he should probably consult some sort of medic.
Yeah, because it's not looking good for him.
No.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is killing me. I'm trying to remember who played the dad in Boys in the Hood.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, I just kept thinking Morpheus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Morpheus technically did play the dad.
Yeah, Morpheus played the dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AKA
Lawrence
Lawrence
Fishburne.
Fishburne, yeah.
All right, moving on. Oh, we're up to word of the week in this next one.
Excellent.
Okay.
So I'll say the line first, and then we'll go into word of the week. Taking over those chances, honey backwards stuffed with that Grammy, my hoe blowing that powder, mixing liquor with them Xannies. So just so you guys know, the word of the week is Xannies, right? And here we go. And I got a definition from Urban Dictionary from Nico Nasty, who said Xannies is a strong term for Xanax, an anti-anxiety medication often abused by Satan-worshipping skateboarders.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, Urban Dictionary.
It was the number one. It was the number one definition.
Well, it shows
I didn't
that.
expect the Satan.
Yeah.
Well, it obviously doesn't just apply to these Satan worshipping skateboarders. It's clearly big amongst Danny Brown, but maybe he is a Satan worshipping
Nico
skater.
Nasty says it's specifically Satan-worshipping skateboarders. So I just want to be clear about that.
That's very specific.
That's
of
very
him to
specific.
say,
But it was a number one definition.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh,
On
so there
Urban
you go.
Dictionary. Yeah.
But Danny Brown refers to like praying to God. So why would he? Maybe his God is Satan.
Yeah. Who knows?
Maybe could the guy on Urban Dictionary be wrong? It's a shot in the dark.
No,
No,
never.
100%. no.
Anything on
He's-
Urban Dictionary is
No.
100% correct.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Danny is a worshipper.
It's a reliable
It's-
source.
Clearly,
Yeah.
he's a Satanist.
Fuck, there you go. It's an exclusive with us, isn't it, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some exclusives.
Do you need me to say the lines again, or you remember it, or?
No, I was kind of more focused on the Satan worshipping
Well,
skateboarders.
yeah, he was talking about doing drugs with his girlfriend. Yeah, do it all again.
Yeah, taking over those chances, honey backwards stuffed with that Grammy, my hoe blowing that powder, mixing liquor with them Xannies.
Something about a Grammy, like
She's stuffed with the Grammys. Does that mean she's just
Honey backwards
snorted
stuffed.
up like a whole gram and she's stuffed backwards, as in like she's on her back because
Yeah.
she can't move after all the drugs
That's
she's
what I
just
thought it would,
ingested.
man. Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah. I was thinking about the award show, but that makes.
I did
more
think that the
sense.
first time
Yeah,
I read it, but then.
but no, that makes more sense. She's just fucked up,
Yeah.
and he's taking some Xannies.
All right, then we're moving. This is the last few lines because what happens is that the song then repeats the hook and the bridge. So this is pretty much it, guys.
All right,
The last few
lay it
lines.
on
are-
us. Let's do it.
Stress party, get away. Hope that these problems just go away. Right there in my face, I ignore it every day.
Is Danny maybe coming to the realization that although his life of drugs, partying, and prostitutes being around him is fun. It's maybe not sustainable.
I think I know, it seems like it's funny because he's talking about partying and smoking and drinking the whole time. And then right at the end, he's just like, you know what, it's not that, I still have problems. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to send a message to the kids.
Well, actually, he's got a song on this album called, I think it's Grow Up or Grown Up, where he kind of addresses these issues of, needing to lay off the drugs and actually sort his life out.
Oh, that's good. It's good.
It's a pretty good album.
Yeah.
It's called
It is
Old.
a very good album.
Yeah, it's his third album.
There you
pretty
go.
good. Yeah, definitely check out some of his other tracks.
Perhaps we'll annotate some more if you decide that you listen to it. And
There's still plenty of other rappers that need some love.
need annotating. Yeah.
What are you guys going to give it BPM wise?
Oh yeah, BPMs. This is like one of my favorite tracks. Like I really like Danny Brown and his sort of style and stuff. So I mean, it's out of 500. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it like a solid 490.
Wow.
Like for me personally,
That's
I
really,
think-
really high.
I know
score.
it's high. I know it's high.
Okay.
I love it.
Look, I love Danny Brown. This probably isn't one of my favorite Danny Brown tracks. And lyrically, I feel like all he talks about really is drugs and partying, which is fun and all, but he does repeat himself a lot. So I'm going to give it 340.
Okay,
340.
Not bad.
Obviously, I'd like to hear the beat but off the lyrics, I'll say 350.
The beat kind of sounds like a didgeridoo playing in the background.
You reckon? Did you really do?
Boom, boom,
Oh
Morning,
yeah.
morning.
When you put it that way,
All right, guys, we
All right.
calling it a day.
I think we are. Yeah.
That's
well,
a
thanks
wrap.
guys for listening in, and hopefully you enjoy the this episode, and we'll bring you another one next week.
You've been listening to Rap Reviews.
Ciao.
Stay classy.